Ciao everybody, Caterina here. Welcome to my kitchen. Tomorrow I'm having my dear friends from Tuscany here for dinner, and he's a chef. And what I'm going to be making as an appetizer is spinach and ricotta gnudi. Delicious, and let's get started. Okay, about an hour ago I blanched 5 cups of spinach for about 6 minutes. I drained them, cooled it, and I placed it in some cheesecloth, and I've been just squeezed. You want to get all the water out of it. Okay, so here's the spinach in a food processor. It's very important that you make sure you remove as much water as possible. It really has to be almost close to dry. So I'm just going to pulse it a few times. Okay. I also left the 2 cups of ricotta in a strainer just to make sure that it's also dry, full fat. Now I'm going to add it to the spinach. Okay, now I'm just going to pulse it a little bit. Okay, here's 1 egg. Okay, I'm just going to pulse it again a little bit. I like to pulse after I add each ingredient. Okay, I'm adding 3/4 cup 00 flour, a 1/4 cup of Parmigiano Reggiano, a little bit of nutmeg. Okay, a pinch of salt, kosher salt, 2 little turns of black pepper. And that's it, we're done. Now we're just going to give it a good blitz. I'm just going to do 1 scrape down, just to make sure everything is incorporated evenly. Final blitz. Okay, so now it's time to make the little gnudis. I have here an ice cream scooper. It's a little bit more than a tablespoon, and all I'm going to do is just scoop. I am going to put it in the 00 flour, and all I'm going to do is form a little oval gnudi. That's it. And my gnudi is done. This is a great project for children, by the way. There you go. Okay, my gnudis are complete. I'm going to place them in the refrigerator for 1 hour. In the meantime, we're going to start on the sauce. Now we're going to start with the butter sauce. And the reason why we're starting early with the butter sauce is because I want to give the sage time to infuse in the butter and olive oil. So here I have 1/2 cup of butter from medium to low heat. And so we're just going to let it melt. And once I smell that little nutty fragrance, then we're going to add the sage. To add 4 sage leaves and allow them to infuse. Oh, smells so good. I'm going to add a little bit of sea salt. Okay, a little bit of black pepper. Now, if you would like some chili powder, now's the time to put it in. Okay, now a splash of your best quality olive oil. Just a splash. There you go. Okay, the butter, olive oil, and sage sauce is ready. We're just going to leave it like this while the gnudis are being refrigerated. Okay, I'm just going to remove the sage. It's been an hour that my gnudis have been in the refrigerator. I'm just going to cook a few gnudis and put it in the butter sauce just to taste them for you. Okay, so my water's boiling. Generously salt your water, lots of salt, and now I'm just going to put in the gnudis. They take about 1 minute to 1.5 minutes to cook. As soon as they float to the top, you know they're ready. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove them, and I'm going to place them in the butter and olive oil, sage, sauce. I'm just going to cook them for a few minutes in the sauce. This is a wonderful, wonderful appetizer. If you could only smell my kitchen, it smells so good. I think my friends are going to love these tomorrow. Just a little bit of extra sauce. Now I'm going to put a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano. Okay, just a little bit of Parmigiano Reggiano. And we're ready to taste. My Gnudis turned out fantastic. I think my friends tomorrow are going to love it. It's a wonderful appetizer. I like to serve between 4 to 5 per person. Delicious. The ricotta, the Parmigiano cheese, the spinach, it's just, oh, delicious. You really must try this recipe. It's wonderful. I'm right back in Tuscany. I want to thank you all for joining me today. And it's Caterina from my home to yours. And chin chin.